Hello everyone, welcome back. And today we need to finish off the High Wall of Lothric. If you missed the last episode, we actually have done most of the High Wall of Lothric area. We just freed Grey Rat, who is this thief guy that's over here. So at some point we definitely need to go back and give him a visit. What's that? You can hear someone. Up we go. Yep, locked. Oh. Ow! I didn't realize these guys were still alive. Hey, yeah? How about you have a backstab, sir? That's right. I actually love pie. What's your favorite kind of pie? Where are you going? Come back here. These guys just get so excited about their backstabs, they go flying off of cliffs. Okay, let's actually head back to Firelink Shrine, because I want to talk to the guy that we just rescued. Alright. Grey Rat, sir. We do have an Estus shard. Oh, I'll be careful. Okay, and here he is, the guy that we just rescued from the cell last episode.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
Okay, what does he have? So here we can buy an unlimited amount of cheap fire bombs and throwing knives. I do need at least a few more fire bombs. He's got a number of things that I want. Specifically, I want probably some arrows. How many can I buy? A lot of arrows. Yeah, I actually think that's the way I want to go, is just buy a bunch of arrows.
Goodbye. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go? Oh, hello, and
what do you have to say,
Do me a
Grey Rat?
favor and don't forget our promise. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. A nuisance, I know, but it will help me tie up some loose ends.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And I really like this, because if you look up there by the throne, you can actually see that there's a new NPC over there. It's really hard to miss. They placed him so you can see him as you walk out of this hallway, which surely you're going to be doing quite a bit as you go to Andre. Do you have anything new to say?
Ah, another one.
No. Roused from the sleep of death. No, it's the same thing.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you.
I have yellow eyes.
Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage embers for briefly heightened strength for your duty. What else are unkindled
Okay, so let's take a look at that item he gave us. Oh my gosh, where's my menu? There it is. defeat the host of members of the world you have invaded to gain the strength of fire. And the cracked eye red orb is far from perfect, it seems, as Ringfinger Leonhard knows all too well. So I'm assuming that's this guy. I think he did introduce himself to us. And that is an invasion item. And Mukuro actually is going to do quite a bit of invading. Not quite yet, though. We have a bit left to do at the High Wall of Lothric, so let's go ahead and get it done. Did we open up the shortcut? Let's try. Slice him in half. Ah, it's good to be back. Okay. Where did I put my bow? Here it is. Let's take these dogs down. What? Usually they kind of stand there and bark at you for a bit. Ooh, that didn't work. Where is the dog? Where'd he go? Hello? Oh, he died. I think he just fell through the world. That works. Alright, how about you? Oh, this is the tough one. Let's see if I can time this right. Nope. Because then he decided to stop and dogs are making me nervous. Hang on. What if I do this? Yes, that works. Little flip punch attack. My favorite. Where's Axe Guy? He's gone. That works for me. And yes, we did open the shortcut. Great. Charge him. Here come his buddies. Oh. Wow. Settle down. You two, settle down. Oh, I forgot to grab those. I haven't actually read the description on the green blossoms either. Let's see. The Undead Legion of Farron are remembered for using this annual plant, normally found near clear water, to swing their mighty swords with abandon. That's interesting. So that's actually a new faction that we haven't heard anything about, the Undead Legion of Farron. Whoa! Oh, this nice window you can actually see from way up on top of the wall. Alright, we have a bow. Let's pull one of these guys over to us, shall we? So we don't have to fight multiple at a time. Oh, he's distracted now. He heard something. Didn't mean to do that extra one. I really hate these spear guys. I have trouble dealing with them on every single build. Come here. Roll. Backstab? Nope. Now we gotta backstab. Ow! He's still got a little shield slap on me. Alright, let's see if I can parry. Yes! Oh, that's so great to pull that off! Take that. And now I can just R1 spam him to death. Love it. Oh, the Knight's Crossbow. I actually really want that for my other character. That's how it always works, right? Anytime you want an item, it never seems to drop for you, but then you get it on your other characters. Like the Great Axe. I never get the Great Axe when I want it. Yes, I like that charging attack. It's really easy to parry. Yes, got the throwing knife kill. And what do we have here? The Lucerne. So, I'm getting a lot of different weapons, and right now at the beginning of the game, I'm kind of holding back on my levels as part of the challenge. But once I do start to level up my characters, I promise I will show you just about every weapon in the game. Both of my characters are going to be kind of a bit of a quality build, along with some magic. So I'll be able to show you every single weapon. Ah. Be wary of tough enemy. Indeed, indeed. Specifically why this guy is so tough is he will two-shot you, or sometimes even one-shot you. Let's just try and sneak up on him, eh? Shh. Nobody make a sound. Hello, sir. Back up. Oh yeah, he's got his buff on. That's Blessed Weapon. Ooh, he got me, but I got him back. Can I heal in time? No, I can't. So close. Come here, buddy. Yes, I like that stabbing attack. This is going exceptionally well. Yes, there it is. I don't know if it's because I'm on stream or what, but I usually die to him at least a couple times. Oh, that is great. And he gave us a refined gem. Wrong menu. Or was it? Okay. So this will then add scaling effectively with strength and dexterity. It effectively makes any weapon into a quality weapon. It's still one of my favorite things about this game is just walking into a new room or something. The atmosphere instantly changes. It got super quiet as soon as we came in here.
The wait has been long, Unkindled One.
Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting.
I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed. This
Anything more to say?
farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant. If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits. Unkindled One, go through the great gate, but beware. The dog keeps a close eye on things.
A watchdog, huh?
The vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley.
Yeah, that's who we're going to see next. What's this message say? Be wary of enemy. Right, so, for those of you who don't know, if you kill this person here, whose name is Emma, you can actually trigger kind of a mid-game, I guess it's like a mid-game to late-game boss. Trigger it early and take it on. And by the way, I will be doing that, but not on Mukuro. For those of you who know my other character, Gwithier, he will be coming back here to take on the Dancer early. I've done it before. I've actually done it at Soul Level 1. But it just took such a monumentous amount of time, so let's take care of everything else first, and then at the end of the stream, I'll take on the Dancer. Don't you worry. Yep, Archer to the right. Yeah, take him out first. And he's gone. Oh, okay. Good tracking on that attack. Okay, so, and here we have these pilgrims that we saw in the opening cinematic. They were trying to travel to Lothric. It looks like, I think there might even be some up there as well. But these guys almost made it to Lothric Castle. I wonder if we'll see some more actually inside Lothric Castle, or if maybe that's the final gate that they closed off and, you know, they didn't let them in. I'm surprised that these guys are over here, though, because once we go across, you'll see that the bridge has collapsed. So the bridge must have collapsed while they were crossing. Some made it, some didn't. Visions have helped me. Monstrosity ahead. Yeah. Ember up. So here you can see, you can actually summon the Swordmaster for this fight. Now, when you guys do Vordt, I actually recommend just doing him by yourself. One of the things about Vordt is he actually gets harder the more people you summon. Now, all bosses get more health the more people you summon. But there's something about Vordt where if you summon 2 people or more, he gains an extra buff where he'll damage you. Any part of his body will damage you when he runs. I don't know, it's really annoying. I find Vordt to be way more aggressive and more difficult with 2 summons than doing it by myself. I know that sounds weird, but a lot of bosses are like that. The Dancer, for instance, is harder with summons than without summons, because you want to finish the Dancer fight as early as you can, as fast as you can. And if you're summoning people, it increases the health and extends the fight. And the Dancer so often will just kill you quick enough that it's not worth it to summon people. But let's go take on Vordt. Let's actually get a couple things to help us out. Now, in Dark Souls games, they tend to give you items in each level. They tend to give you items that are really going to help you out with the boss throughout the level. And so these green blossoms are important. And then the gold pine resin is important. Vordt is going to be using frost, which once we get frostbitten, our stamina recovery is going to get hurt, so that's where this will come in handy. And Vordt is also weak to fire and lightning. And we don't have any fire right now, I guess, except for fire bombs, but we do have that gold pine resin that we found. In we go. I like this little cutscene. I'll let it run. Where he came from, specifically. That little rift. The Boreal Valley, maybe? Ew, he's got, like, hairs sticking out of him. Like, little whiskers. Alright, Vordt, bring it on. Just stay close. Oh, ow. That attack is really quick. It's been a while since I fought Vordt. There's a couple things I gotta remember. Whoa! That was close. You can see the frostbite building up on me now. Oh, that quick fist attack. I've got your number now. Whoa! Oh, double roll. Oh no, he actually got me with that. That's crazy. Oh, I'm in trouble. He's gonna do this charge. Now, when you're playing by yourself, Vordt will always do this breath attack afterwards, which gives you lots of time to get hits in. But if you have a couple summons, sometimes he doesn't. It's crazy. Oh, out of stamina. I need this. Alright, we're all fucked up and ready to go. What's going on? What are you doing, Vordt? Oh. Ow. See how... Yeah, his whole body is dangerous from that attack. Need to heal. Just stay down. Yep. Come on, breath attack, breath attack. take off a chunk of your health, so you don't want to be really low. Kill it! Kill it! Yes! First attempt of the playthrough. Nice. I mean, it's not hard. Vordt is pretty easy, and then I'm being kind of cheap and using all my buffs. But I mean, when you have such low health, it's easy to lose out. If you're curious, right now I started as deprived. For those of you who didn't see the stream yesterday, and I've only pumped in strength and dex to use up the Uchi Katana. Alright, Vordt is defeated. Let's see what we've got beyond the door. And here we have one of the best vistas, that's the developer message, of the entire game. Yes, this is Suicide Ledge right here. Lots of people come here just to jump off of the cliff. And from here, you can see a lot of the areas of the game that we are going to be going. Yeah, everything that you see in the foreground, we will be going to. Even that way over there. Hang on. So do you guys see that way over there? I think that is Irithyll that we'll be going to later on. Alright, let's raise this banner. Are their hands, like, stained with blood from whatever activities these guys were doing, or are they just red? You know what I mean? And look at that view! Oh man. Yes, a new area. So we just came from the medieval-y, castle-y part, now we've got our undead village. Before we do anything else, I actually want to go back and buy something from Grey Rat. Hey, Grey Rat buddy.
Oh. And
I would like to purchase some fire arrows. Yeah, 60 will be fine.
Goodbye.
Okay, and then we can equip our arrows in here. Let's get standard arrows on this slot, fire arrows on our secondary slot. And I love what they did with this game with how you can, I mean, they do it in a lot of games, but you can see the different types of arrows in my quiver there. The fire arrows on top, standard arrows on bottom. Just a nice little touch. Let's see if the crestfallen guy has anything new to say now that we beat Vordt.
Well, you're not
Really?
just-
Nothing? Alright. What about now?
Asking.
Okay, nothing new to say yet. I believe you will soon, though. Look, my Firekeeper is so bored over there. I haven't been coming to her for levels in a while. No, don't need to burn an Undead Bone Shard. We need to go back to the high wall. Here we are. Oh! Alright, check that out. That right there is a giant with a huge bow on top of a tower. You can bet we're gonna try and get there. I first thought he was like shooting at birds or something, you know? All these birds everywhere. Now, the Undead Settlement area specifically is why I wanted at least one character to have a bow. This entire area is made way easier by having a bow and using it and having fire arrows. It's awesome. Specifically for the dogs, check this out. Let me... Oh, man. You know what, let's just, Ow. There we go. Stab there. Ow! Ow! I'm in trouble. This is where I die. This is where I die. Please don't kill me. It's too early for that. Everything is hard when you don't have a lot of HP. Oh my gosh. Where's the other dog? Oh, he's coming. No, he's gonna get me. Stay back, dog. Stay back. Where are my throwing knives? I don't have them equipped. This is awful. Die. Oh, thank Jesus. Okay, let's take these off. Give me back my throwing knives and my fire bombs. That's what I need. Okay. Whew. Oh. And my Estus heals so little. Oh, this is great. I actually really like being underpowered in this game. It makes things a lot more interesting and exciting. But then becoming overpowered in the end game is great too, for its own reasons. Hey, puppies. Ow! Ah, that's stun lock. Little alluring skull. So now from here, we're actually looking up to where we were. Can we actually see the... Yes, I think I can see it. Oh, somebody's talking.
Grant me death. Undo my shackles.
I might grant you death in a sec, but first, let me see if I can see... So, do you see where I'm pointing? Maybe it's over there. No? Oh, you know what? That's it right there, isn't it? I don't know. Honestly, none of these look like the gate that we came out of. But let's talk to this guy.
Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of
I love how he
use.
says that. Sorcerer? So, yes, absolutely. This guy's a turtle hermit. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Why does my hair look so red? Oh, I've got blood on it from those dogs. Oh, that's so great. I love it. I love this game.
I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Yes, we are now part of the Turtle Hermit School. That's great. So from here, you can actually see there's an item over there. So we are going to be going there at some point. Don't try to jump it. And here we see how the bridge has collapsed, broken apart. And whatever did that might have also killed this dragon. So many of these pilgrims died desperately trying to make their way to Lothric Castle. But for what reason? Did these pilgrims come here to try and kindle the first flame themselves? Did they think that if enough of them came, despite their weak souls, that they could gather enough strength to be of use? I really don't know. I don't know what the pilgrim's mission is. Maybe one of you guys know. But anyway, time to go through the gate. coming or what? Yes. First bonfire. This is called again the Undead Settlement, and that is where we are. Gorgeous view, therefore no chance ahead. Yeah, a nice view of the giant again. What else can we see from here? We've got this big church. What was that? Oh, and I love this. All these bodies just creepily hanging down on poles. No wonder there's so many birds up in the sky. Those must be carrion birds, you know? All the dead. Oh, hello. Really? Alright, he's giving me the strafe to make it hard. If you roll into these guys, they stagger. That's honestly makes them a little bit too easy. I was trying to cut him down. Oh, they did a nice little 360 there. Peek over the side. And here we have the first of these little tree men. Again, they're trying to put this strong connection, or there's this the tree or plant related corruption going on, and we keep seeing evidence of that. Now the branches and trees do remind me a bit of the Bed of Chaos. So, you know, maybe they're connected to that specifically, to Chaos. Small leather shield. So that's actually a very nice parrying shield. It's one of the 3 shields specifically designed for parrying in the game. Small leather covered round shield. And yep, it features a central protrusion designed for parrying attacks. I think that this is the lightest, that or the buckler. I think they're both a weight of 2. But the small leather shield specifically also does have decent like magic resistance, stuff like that. Oh, hello. Yeah, so he's supposed to drop down behind you, but there's actually 2 ways. If you hear him, you can turn around and kill him real quick. Also, there's like a little secret passage over here where you can get up here and ambush him before he ambushes you. He's actually he's like right here, or he might be on the wall before he drops down. And I feel like for PvP, this is a good spot too. You can even peek out the windows. What's out this window? A lot of enemies. Let's take a look around the corner. Yes, a lot of enemies. But that's why I brought the fire arrows, folks. Okay, so I can hit this with fire bombs. I just like using the arrows because it's cooler. Ready? Aim. Fire! I love that so much. Okay, next group. Ready? Aim. Fire! Oh, wow. It was far enough away you don't even hear the explosion? I feel like that was a little weird. Okay, let's head down there before we take on the rest. Here's another tree man. A whole bunch of people stuffed in a cave. Okay, this is kind of what the binoculars are for. They're not really actually that good at seeing things far away, but you can get nice close-ups of things that are really close. I get it now. We'll drop down on him. If we take a look around, you can see there's one guy over there and one over there. Can we kill them with just one arrow? No, we cannot. But I also have throwing knives, so let's do that. One arrow and a throwing knife, and he's gone. Ew, all the flies. Yeah, this is a big pile of wrapped up bodies. You guys see the flies, right? Do I have a torch? Oh, I should have brought a torch. You can hear like the squeaking from the swinging cages. It's nice. Loretta's bone. So Loretta is who we needed to find for Grey Rat. That's the mission that he gave us. I actually never even equipped or read his ring. This stone is said to be a tear of sorrow of the goddess Kaitha, or Kaitha. And of course tears are always more beautiful near death. Of course they are. We all know that. And then we also have Loretta's bone. It's a consumable. Here it is. Old, discolored human bone with several holes bored into it. A woman's corpse in the Undead Settlement was found clutching this bone. Her name was Loretta. So, there's several holes bored into it. So clearly this is like an instrument of some sort, right? It's her little flute that she made out of a bone. Okay, so there's this big guy over here and a bunch of little guys. Let's pick all of these off so I don't have to fight them all at once. Oh, that's a miss. I really like the throwing knives, just for that reason, to just finish off an enemy. I don't want to waste my arrows. Like that. I mean, he walked into my arrow. What am I gonna do? Come on. Ah, trapped. Once they're close enough, just lock on. There are some more guys way over here. I see you. Through the flames. Another one over here. Come on, gentlemen. Yes, and they're down. Let's go fight this, but let's start off by taking some off his health with our arrows. That was a nice stagger we got.
Oh, cleanser.
Just circle. Yeah, that's how you avoid that attack. Stay close, circle around. So that is actually a swarm of bugs, and it will cause bleeding when it hits you. Just like my Uchi Katana causes bleeding. Evangelist trousers. These are actually pretty good. I like them a lot. They're pretty nice looking pants. Do I have a decent helmet yet? No, I need to buy the thief mask is what I need. For now, though, let's go back to the loincloth. I am very glad I got those pants. Nothing like a new pair of pants. Work garb, thank you. And an Estus shard. Yes, thank you. Yeah, this is another reason why it's good to have a bow. It's the best, easiest way to get these things down. Ember. And kukri. So those are just basically like big throwing knives. They're like throwing short swords, curved short swords. Alright, now that we've done that, we actually have a couple of ways to go here. We have this way, and then we have this side over here, across the bridge. Let's go this way first. I see if I can snipe him. I was going... He's down. Let's see if we can get a headshot. Maybe. Don't move. He moved. Yes, headshot, one hit. So he's one of the fire bombers. They actually have less health, it looks like. He would throw fire bombs at me if he saw me. Alright, you can go to the right. We can go forward. Yeah, we'll come back for that. Backstab? Nope, alright. This works just fine. Let me get my coins out. Oh, I don't need to get them out. I could just use one. because of this guy. This is like the only way that you can get his sword is by killing him. No, no drop. So this little guy wields a flame burge, and I think the only way that you can get it is by killing him and getting a drop from him. But it's such a rare drop. It takes a long time to get. I was really hoping I'd get lucky there. What we got over here? Catechus round shields. Or Caduceus, maybe. Oh my gosh, this guy. Oh, he came down. Thanks. Nice. Wooden shields are light and manageable. So this is actually the shield that the Pyromancer starts with at the beginning of the game. Alright, here you can see these fire bombers. Oh. I'm kind of far out of range. And then here you see some more of these barrels. Exploding barrels. So rather than run through there, let's go down. Nice. Roll into him to give him a stagger. And we got a finish shard. And we get a nice view of another area we haven't been to yet. And these enemies, which we haven't seen, holding these big old pots of, I guess, gore, of flesh. And a hidden bonfire. Thank you. I wanted to put out these candles, it's a little dangerous. It set fire to all these barrels and stuff. There we go, now it's safe. I feel like it's actually getting darker in here from breaking those candles. Once again, you get another view of the rest of the area. They do that a lot in the Undead Settlement, getting a view of, like, these other areas. So basically, like, to let you know, like, hey, you can get over there. And hear more evidence that the world is, like, converging and morphing and falling apart. Like, look at this massive chasm. The landscape just looks so odd. If I could sneak up on these guys. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh! I hit the pillar there. Out of stamina. There we go. Nice. Oh, hello.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornyx, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
I would love to.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered.
I agree.
To reiterate, I am Cornyx of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
And we slipped him a homeward bone through the bars, and he teleported back to Firelink Shrine. Again, I love when I watch other playthroughs and people are always like complaining or freaking out, like, oh, why was he in the cage if he could just teleport? No, he couldn't. We gave him a homeward bone. Wow, I am just covered with ash and blood. And once again, we can get a peek at what we've got in store for us. There's a door over there leading into the big church, and that's how we get to the giant. So we've identified how to get to the giant from this little area with all of the gore pot people. There's a bridge there. So we just need to get down, and then we'll be able to get across. Ah. Whoops. A Partisan. I like this weapon a lot. It's like a sword spear. You can utilize its blade for slicing horizontal attacks, and is generally adaptable to many situations. But in cramped quarters, it slices ricochet off walls. Yeah, but it has stabbing attacks too. It's not just for slicing and swinging. This really looks like a gladiator type weapon. Oh, wow, that headshot. He's got a little tiny bit of an AoE on that. But we're in the clear. Above, yeah. We already took care of those firebomb guys. No need to worry. Soul of an Unknown Traveler. Slice this guy up. And now we have the Fire Clutch Ring. So that's actually going to be pretty useful to us. I was thinking about maybe doing like a Pyro Fire build for the next area. Yeah, so it increases your fire attack but compromises damage absorption. Now, absorption is the less important one. Remember, defense in the beginning of the game, remember, is much more important. But later on down the road, absorption does become very important. I mean, right now, I'm so weak, and I have such little health that everything's killing me pretty easily anyway, so I don't mind taking a hit to my defense. I mean, I'm practically naked. This character's gonna be a glass cannon for sure, at least in the beginning. Alright, let's take this other path that we missed. So right away, you can see those little thief guys over there. Now, when I first came through here, I tried to, like, shoot them and duck behind the corner, shoot them again, duck behind the corner. It took way too long. Here is my recommendation for how to deal with this area. Just run through. Pause to take this guy out. Roll, dodge. And then run past this guy, up the ladder as quick as you can. Sometimes you take a hit, but I got really lucky that time. Yep, he's gonna fall off. And now we made it to this roof nice and safe. Now all we gotta do is shoot this guy. And then we will have the high ground on these other enemies. Oh. And he's down. And now we're up here, they are down there. They cannot climb the ladder, so you're safe. Let's see. Shot. And he's gone. He tried to shoot a dart at me at the end. These guys can be tough to deal with when they gang up on you. How about you? Let's just drop on him. Yep. There should be one more. Where is he? No, there isn't? I got them all? Oh, one must have fallen off of the cliff, because there really should be one more. And here we have the plank shield. I actually was going to start the game with this as the prime, but I got rid of it. Provides minimal protection and at the cost of moderate humiliation. Yeah, I got that right. Hello. Now this is interesting because you remember back when there were two different paths to go through? You can go left or right. If you take a left, you actually run into enemies that look like this guy. However, if you go to the other direction, you meet this guy before you meet the enemies, and so I have no reason to think that this is an enemy, and so I can talk to him. But a lot of people will see him and automatically just attack and kill him. It's actually an NPC. Let's see what he's got to say.
Another Nana disappeared. The Grunton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
Okay.
Another Nana disappeared.
So another Nana disappeared. The grandson carries the cage.
He
Never has his
never
cage.
coming.
Now
So
he's
come
not
into
coming
the
back.
cage and become Nana's shade.
I still not entirely sure what that means. But the important part is that there's a grandson and he carries a cage. Oh look, by the way, if you missed Cornix from here, you can see Cornix in his cage. Like, this is one of the most amazing things about the From Software games and their world design. is their ability to give you, well, basically they designed the world to give you the ability to scope out the landscape and decide for yourself how you want to play things. If you're paying attention, if you're looking around, you will be able to make a game plan of how you approach the area very effectively and sufficiently. You see the enemies before they see you. You know what I mean? And then from each different pathway that diverges within each of these levels, you get a very different experience. Let's go ahead, head up the ladder. There's an item I left on top of the roof. Pop over here. What you got for me? Homeward Bones, alright. I don't think it's possible for you to survive this fall, even with like that spell that gets rid of your fall damage. Let's head this way. Now, for some reason, you tend to always take a little bit of damage dropping down here. The only way I've found to not take damage, you have to drop on this, and then go all the way to the wall, and then step down. If you drop down and then drop down again here, you will take fall damage. I don't know why, but you will. And here we have this guy. We fought a similar one with the pot, but he doesn't attack. And if you swing around to the back of him, you've got this examine button. I did not find this my first playthrough. I actually didn't even find this little side area. Most people end up attacking him and killing him, thinking he's an enemy. The Undead Settlement is all about making enemies that seem a little tough. Here we have a nice view of the church door with the giant on top. Again, it's so easy to not notice these things around you, but just look around. There's so much to see. And then down there, there's like a knight or something with a gigantic mace. There's another pathway over there. And then we have this item, which, one of my favorite things about watching other people's Let's Plays is watching them attack this and have it fall down there. It's just so funny. I often kill myself on accident here trying to get this item, because the way that I do it is I, like, swing it, and then I hit it, or shoot it, once it passes me. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. I could fall any second. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, just get over there. Come on. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Over there. Yes. See? Got it. Haha. You shoot it or hit it this direction. Something just died. What was that? Don't tell me it was the cage guy. Hello? Cage guy? Oh no, he's dead! What? That has never happened before. Why is he dead? I don't understand. That's crazy, man. He just walked off the side for no reason. Man, this playthrough, I've been getting that happening a lot. People just dying, walking off the side for no reason. Okay. Well, I needed to actually talk to him. So I guess that means... let's use a Homeward Bone. And come back here again? That's kind of disappointing. At least I get to kill the guy with the flame burge again and maybe get that sword. That'd be nice. Alright, I'm just gonna run there. Hey, how's it going? There's the firebomb throwers. I do want to kill Flame Burrish guy. Oh. Ow, the reach! Heal it up. Come here. Come here. Ah, no sword. How disappointing. Now we gotta run up here. I'm just running past everybody this time. I've gotta get to... Oh, ow! Jeez. Excuse me, pardon me. Just hurry up. Hurry up. And here we go. Examine. Whew. Whoa, that was loud, and my controller shook very violently. And here we have the second hardest to find covenant in the game. This covenant, and there's one other covenant that's very easy to miss. But this one right here, if you miss it the first time, you have to wait until way later in the game to get it. Where are we? Hey, does anybody remember if these are stalagmites or stalactites? Which one's the ceiling one and which one is the floor one? I never remember. Do you hear that? Like those wood creaking sounds? I'm sure some of you know what that is. Hello?
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk.
I am a hollow.
Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
I'm not even posing as otherwise. I am absolutely hollow.
Yes, yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping. Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family.
Okay, so this guy talks about the shackles of the gods. Now, one of the things that allows people to keep from going hollow is maintaining maintaining a certain level of the light, or the embers, or souls, or humanity, what have you. And to me, I think that's what he's talking about when he says the shackles of the gods. And he says that is actually a fragile way to maintain your sanity. A stronger way is accepting your hollow fate and just letting yourself go mad and basically replacing your desire with a desire to kill. And this Mukuro likes very much. And this covenant is going to be Mukuro's main covenant. And I really love it. It's a new covenant to Dark Souls 3. The Mound Makers. So this is a malformed vertebra found by the mad, with a queer symbol on its inside. Proof of the shackles of the gods. Oh! Equipped to pledge oneself to the Mound Makers Covenant. So, the shackles of the gods are like something within man. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm confused now. The Mound Makers wish only to add to their mounds, becoming mad spirits, whether summoned as cooperators or invaders. They are blithe to those around them, for in their minds, any kill might lead to another shackle. So what makes the Mound Makers so great is, you can invade, and they basically function just like an invader, except that they can also kill each other, even though you're in the same covenant, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. And you can be summoned to help out, but if you're summoned, you can kill the enemies, and you can kill the host. You basically are blithe to all those around them. You can kill anybody you want. Kill your friend, kill the person who summoned you, kill the enemies. It's great. You can't kill the enemies if you invade still, just like every other invader. But other than that, good to go. Let's stick it on. See how my symbol in the upper left changed? It's hard to tell, but it's basically the vertebra shackle that we just saw. But I'm embered right now, so it's all flamey. And this is where we will come to pile up our victims. No vertebra shackle yet. But we have our covenant. And we have to use a homeward bone to get out of here. So I'm actually going to end on Mukuro here, and we're going to switch over to Gwythyr, because Gwythyr is still back at the High Wall of Lothric. He still has to beat Vordt. Alright, so I'll see you guys later. That's not the wave, but okay. Hang on a sec, let me switch over to my other character. Bye-bye.